Okay, guys, I'm back, and I'm gonna be leveling Buddypal. And Buddypal is my paladin. He's set up to be a tanker, and I have turned off my camera because I'm having some difficulty. And I'm going to see if this will help. I'm having some lag issues, but I'm hoping to see if this will help a little bit. So let's get into Buddypal. And we're going to start questing. Now, first of all, I'm going to go see what the hell I have in my bank account. Oh, I got some food. Okay. So, first thing I do when I get onto Buddypal, there's actually 5 quests that I try to do. Oh, there she is. I go to the cooking trainer in Dalaran, and I'll get a daily cooking. Now, out of this daily cooking, I will receive, as a reward, 3 gold, 70 silver, 21,140 experience. I'll receive a small bag of spices, and I'll receive 1 cooking award, which is actually important. Let's see. Go over here to this, to cooking supplies. Now I can buy these. I can buy 3 items here with money. The rest I have to be able to purchase with cooking awards. Currently I have 44 cooking awards. And once I reach level 400 in cooking, I'll be able to purchase these items. And they cost cooking awards like 3. These cost 3. All these cost 3 cooking awards. All these except for one cost. This one costs fish feast, which costs 5 cooking awards. And fish feast allows you to have restores health and mana over time, and if you spend at least 10 minutes of eating, you gain 80 attack power, 46 spell power, and 40 stamina per hour. So if you take a look at what the cooking does, as you can see, I have let's see, in my bag here it is. I have some baked mana ray, which actually gains me 30 in haste and 40 in stamina, which will help boost my character up a little bit, and it lasts for an hour. Same thing with the fish. Plus, once I get 100 cooking tokens, I can purchase the chef fats, which will allow me to cook a lot faster. So that's the first one I pick up here in Dalaran. I'm going to go pick up the next one. And the next one is the Jewel of the Sewer. I'll receive out of reward 28,140 experience and a bag of treasures. And who knows what's in that bag of treasures. I received items that were junk that sold to the vendors for 75 gold.
Have a good one.
So I'll do that daily. And there's one more daily I need to pick up here. And that is actually... Oops, wrong section. That's the horde side. I don't want to be on the horde side. Luckily I did not trigger the alarm. Next one is my jewelry crafting. Now, the jewelry trainer has what I call a daily jewelry quest and a as you get them quest. Titanium powder. I'll end up getting what we call jewelry tokens, which right now I have $2 in jewelry tokens, which I can purchase recipes and stuff like that from. Let's see if I can actually do this one. He's only at level 71 right now, so some things he can't get. He can't do. So I don't know if I can do that. I'm going to go ahead and accept it, and I'm actually not going to do that. Oh yeah, titanium powder. Once I get 10 titanium powders, I can, when I crush certain gems and stuff like that, I can actually, when I crush titanium, I get titanium powder, and I'll get a token. Now, this is what the tokens are for. I can get this researched and get certain items. And I can also buy what they call Dragon Eyes, which will allow me to make certain unique items. So I can get these recipes, like this recipe. Only a jewelry crafter can carry, which is unique items, unique gems, and they vary in different costs, as you can see. I got PvP section too, which Buddypal is going to be doing some PvP. So I gotta find the ones that I need for this tune right now, and then as I get these tokens, I'll end up buying more and more. I will eventually buy all these, all the PvP. I'll buy all the normal gems or the specialized gems, and buy dragons. Unfortunately, you can't buy these tokens here. You must do the quests. So this is one of the daily quests that I have to do. Now, before I start completing these 3 quests, I'm actually going to go to Stormwind, and I'm going to use the portal that's here in the Great Hall and port myself over to Stormwind. There's 2 daily quests that I do in Stormwind every day. One is cooking, so I'll get an additional cooking reward, and the other one is actually fishing, which will help me level up my fishing, and also get another bag of fishing supplies of different items that I can sell. So let's somebody killed the cooking. I don't know where the cooking guy went to. So I'll pick up that. Okay, so the horde has come and killed the cooking thing, so we're waiting for him to respawn. We're going to go ahead and fly over to the fishing area and catch some fish, which this is hitting a walleye. So let's find a nice peaceful area to fish. Let's dismount. Putting up my tune. Now I do have equipment manager. Wait a minute, before I do that, let's save this because I've had some additional. Oops, I think I just screwed up. Put that down there. Okay, let's save that. So now, when I put his gear back on, he'll have some stuff. Can I put this through? Nope. And as you can see, I have 4 22 slot bags. My end slot bag is what I call my traveling bag. In here I keep certain items. Here I got some meats and stuff like that, and some other stuff that I collected while I was questing, and I'll go ahead and do that a little later. So let's go ahead and equip him with the fishing. And let's say that anytime you get new gear, guys, and you got your equipment manager, you need to go ahead and equip it. Now I got his fishing. All I have right now is I have the strong fishing pole, and I also have the fishing hat, which the fishing hat gives me a +5 to my fishing skill. The fishing pole gives me a +5. So right now I have a +10 to my fishing. So I'm going to go do some fishing here. And I caught one walleye. Now I do use F1 as my fishing, so I can just press F1 as I'm fishing. I don't have to keep flicking it. It makes it a lot easier. I do recommend that you do at least 20, if you are doing fishing, that you do at least 20 minutes of fishing every day to help grind it up. Let's open this up. If depending on what attractor that you have, right now I have the Aqua Dynamic Fishing Attractor, which Engineer Bud that you saw earlier can make, and makes them for them. So that's one of the benefits of that. I'm catching these pretty easily this time. Now it doesn't matter what pond you fish on, you will level up your fishing. If you're fishing in an area that meets your qualifications, you level up a lot quicker. Since I'm here in Stormwind, this is a low-level fishing area, so I have to catch a lot more fish to actually level up my fishing. As you can see, it took me 6 fish before I finally leveled up. So right now my fishing's at 358. I need to catch 3 more walleye, 2 more walleye. Now I know this stuff is boring, but just doing these 5 dailies, you can make a lot of gold. And that's one thing these tunes need, is gold to purchase items, to purchase flying. Also, if you're leveling up your flying, or actually buying stuff from any vendors, especially if you're leveling up your flying, go to a flight master in an area like Stormwind I'm exalted with right now. So the flying will be actually cheaper than the flying, right, if I purchase it at Dollarin, which when we get back to Dollarin I'll show you, will actually be a lot more expensive. So it's always important to make sure you buy the stuff at the cheapest that you possibly can. Let's see if the cooking, yeah, he's respawned, so let's go ahead and pick that up real quick.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can. Okay. We gotta go swimming, guys, so let's start our swimming. We gotta catch crabs. There's 2. Some of the fishing and cooking are unique and strange. It's a lot easier to do it here in Stormwind than it is in Dalaran. I saw a crab. There he is. Need 2 more. I know I'm pissing that guy off that's behind me, but who cares? I need 1 more crab. That's one of the things on this server. It really isn't that big of a deal, but sometimes you get 2 people doing the same quest, and trying to find the quest items are a lot harder. We caught our 6 crabs. So we're going to turn in these 2 quests and go back to Dalaran. I remember where I'm at. I'm going the wrong way, guys. Now I'm going the right way. So I got my Stormwind daily done. Now, you don't have to go to Stormwind to do these quests. Oh, I've reached level 72. Which is not good. And we go the Horde again. Yeah. I'm dead. I guess they got nothing better to do on a Saturday than to mess with people's daily requests. Now I'm marked for PvP, and I did something stupid. I attacked a higher level. He's probably a level 90. And me being 72, and that did not help. So, let's go get our body. And wait for the respawn. They used to have a lot more guards. And when Pandora came out, they actually took away the guards. So I'm flagged for PvP, and those are level 90s, so I'll hide up here. Wait for I'll slide up here, wait for my timing of PvP to come off, and wait for the thing to respawn. This is one of the disadvantages of World of Warcraft. So, as I was saying, let's go while we're waiting for this. Buddypal is a blacksmith jewelry crafter. As you can see that his he's maxed out. I gotta get 75 on my jewelry crafting. 475 on my jewelry. I gotta get to level 75 to upgrade my jewelry crafting. He does fishing and cooking, and those are actually slowly getting up to where they need to be. The vendor's back. I'll get my candle. I got a +1 on my cooking and 2 cooking awards. So let's go back to Dalaran where it's safe. Okay, let's get a Stormwind. Let's get back to Dalaran. Okay, now we got those 2 cooking dailies done. We gotta go to the sewers to get the fishing done. And since I'm here, I am marked for PvP. Yeah, I just gotta wait for that to wear off. But we gotta do some fishing. In the sewers, what is it? Fishing daily. Oh yeah, we also gotta collect mushrooms, so we can collect mushrooms while we're here. So let's work on the cooking. We can get that while we're down here too. Very rarely it happens where you get 2 quests. Yeah. He's trying to eat me, but he can't get to me. What will happen if I attack him? You can't attack him. Invalid target. This is the voodoo section. Every once in a while you'll get a special item in your Dalaran fishing supplies where you have to turn in this poison to that person right there. Let's see how many of. We need one more. One more set of mushrooms. Yeah, let's stop on. You gotta come down here to the sewers to get your mushrooms. I do want to check something while I'm here. I think it's this section right here. Oh, it's one of these vendors. There we go. Okay, right now I only have 123, but you can see where you can get your PvP gear. You can see that's where I'm going to end up going. I'm going to start doing some PvPing a little bit more. But at least I can get a PvP shield. And so on. So I actually need to grind and do some PvPing.
Hey, for real.
But as you can see, you need PvP gear. And eventually I'll get there. I really haven't played much in PvP, but I think Buddypal would actually be a good PvPer, so I'm actually setting him up to be a PvPer. So I do have PvP gear. Since he is a blacksmith, he can make his own PvP gear. He has a set waiting for him when he turns to level 78, a complete set of gear minus a shield. So let's do some fishing. We're supposed to catch the jewel, and this is probably going to take a while. I don't know what a hunter pally is. Oh, I got the gem. Oops. I was okay, now we got that done. Oh wait a minute, I can do that cooking now while I'm thinking about it. Okay, I've got the cooking done. Now in Dalaran, where you pick up the fish, where you pick up the quest, and where you turn it in are actually two different places. Sometimes you turn them in back into the from the person you picked up the request from. There she is.
Can I help you?
Now, by completing this quest, I receive a bag.
No way.
Okay, and we got to turn in the cooking.
Well met. Be careful.
And turn in the cooking. So those are done. The jewelry quest I'm going to do, see if I can pick it up while we are questing. So what I'm going to do next, sorry guys. Okay. I'm going to open up the bag of shiny things. And as you can see, I got some items. Nothing that will benefit me. Now open up the bag of treasures. You see I actually received 9 gold, 54 some pygmy oil, which I'll send to Narcan Maker, and I got a steamy romance novel of Northern. Let's read it. The tiny gnome prepares. Okay. Now, I'm going to sell off this junk here. I forgot to open up my cooking one. Okay, I just got 2 spices. Okay, now, I'm not going to sell off my boots and my mace right yet. I want to show you all something. This completing those 4 quests, I actually made 23 gold, 29 silver, and 38 copper. This by completing 4 daily quests. So you do that 5 times. You 5 times a week. That's 100 gold added to your account, which is great. You need these stones. You need these to actually improve. Okay. Since I'm not going to be doing any cooking right yet, let's see if I got anything I can cook. Yeah, I can cook some stuff up. I actually need to get my cooking up to 400, so before I start emptying out my bags, let's go ahead and start doing some cooking and see if we can get our cooking up to 400. Now, cooking and fishing, it does not matter what level you are at. You can go up to 600 if you can buy the stuff on the auction house or have a tune that can get the items that are a lot better. So I want to at least get my cooking up to 400, so that way I'm up to snuff on my cooking. I'm in the Dollarand area where I'm collecting meats and stuff like that. And one of the benefits of having cooking is that you can get buffs from eating the different foods. But it's hard to get to that level 400. The only thing I can actually cook is a great feast, and I don't have most of those items. Oh, I'm at 400. Cool. Let me just cook that off.
You need something?
Okay. Now I can cook black jelly, which is man of war meat. And that will help benefit. But now I can actually do some other stuff. Because I've reached 400 now, I can actually get some good cooking stuff. I gotta get to 425. So let's go over these. I need to find stuff that will give me attack power and 80 for 400. Spell power, I don't want spell power. Critical hit and stamina, maybe. Haste, I might. Which give me hit and stamina. Spirit and stamina. Attack power and stamina. Spell. And haste and stamina. I'm trying to find something that will benefit my tune. There's a lot of cooking I can actually get. Let's get that one. Okay. I don't need that one yet. Let's get that one. Let's get that one. That one. Don't need that one yet. Don't need that one yet. That's actually, this one here, the blackened working steak, is actually good for PvP. It allows you to track other beings, other humanoids. Spirit. Okay, I don't have a pet. Okay, now I only have 3 left, so
See you around.
let's get rid of that. One of the benefits I want to go ahead and research, so if I accidentally pick 2 at the same time, I can sell it back to the vendor. I got my Chef Dupree, which means I have learned over 75 cooking recipes, which is excellent. But now I can actually cook stuff and actually have better food for this pally. I just gotta pick out which one I want to cook and get. Eventually I'll end up buying all of them as I get the tokens. So let's open up my cooking. I can make 12 critter bites. Or 2. Okay. So as you can see, I got a lot of stuff I now can level up my cooking for. So let's clear out some of these bags and make room for some questing. Okay, first thing I want to do, let's be a lot quicker.
Greetings.
Okay. Now,
Join the Alliance.
clean out all my bags I got right now. Oops, I screwed up. Now you can see I have a lot of stuff here. Put that crystallize. Close this for right now. Let's just put that there. Close that. And I'm going to send this to the appropriate people that need this. So that way when I go quest, I got empty as I possibly can. So let's send this. Let's go to Reverend Buddy first. Let's see. And the reason why I'm sending these greens is that I can, Reverend Buddy can actually disenchant them and turn them into enchanting materials. So that way he can do a lot more. And the stuff that Buddypal makes with blacksmith and jewelry crafting that he doesn't use, he can also turn around and sell, send to Reverend Buddy to disenchant. An arcane maker, I'm going to send him the pygmy oil because alchemists need that. So that helps benefit those tins. Before I start any major questing, I will always make sure my bags are as empty as possible.
What can I get for you today?
Now these are breathing underwater potions that I keep because there are times where I need to do some questing underwater, and that way I don't have to keep on going up and down. Make sure I got, see if I have any gear. 75, 77, 77. Okay, we're at 72, so not really. 73. 73. These are gear that I'm going to possibly get to wear today. So I'm putting my 73 and 74 level gear on here. I'm leaving my 75, 76. I'm leaving this other gear here. Now this is gear that I actually made for Buddypal. So when he reaches a certain level, he can actually get up there and start questing. Okay. That's it. Now, Buddypal, like I said before, he's a blacksmith and jewelry crafter, so Engineer Bud and Buddy Farmer, it will actually be doing the farming for him. And because they're all in the same guild, they just put the stuff in the bank. I don't have to worry about mailing and stuff like that. I need to get up and walk around, so I'm going to send him let's see. Okay. Let's send him to Koldara. And while he's flying, y'all can watch him fly, and I'm going to take a little break. So I'll be back in a couple minutes while he's flying. Okay, guys, seems like I came back at the right time. I'm coming in for a landing. And we're going to be doing some quests out here. Take a look at the map. Let's see where we need to be. Yeah, let's go ahead and start. When I first came out to this area, you weren't able to fly until you reached level 75, so you had to run around and do all this. So, this game has become a lot easier since you can fly now. It makes questing a little bit quicker. Pick up these berries here. Oh, I need one of him. And I forgot to do something, so let me do that real quick. I forgot to eat my food. And the reason why I'm eating my food, not just to heal up, but I'll show you here in a second. As you can see, I'm well fed and got a haste increase of 30 and a plus 30 in stamina. So that is one of the benefits of being a cook. It allows you to give that extra. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight him any which way. With the good gear, it increased a lot of the benefits from it. You can actually kill your opponents a lot quicker. I need one of those. I need one of those and one of those. That's one of the things I like about the Pally is that slam shield, because it actually takes about half the damage off your opponent. I'm a little laggy here because I'm doing this live broadcast. And the other benefit is sometimes it does. Okay. See one of the guys I need, yep. One of the things I hate about this game is I have a lot of people that will always ask you, I need some gold, I need 10 gold, and stuff like that. I call them beggars. I tell them to go quest. That's how I get my gold. I get my gold from questing, and I also get my gold from the auction house. So, but a paladin is actually one of the easiest toons to level up. They're real, what I call overpowered or OP, and that's one of the reasons why I like them. Once I get Buddypal to where he can actually do PvP with some good PvP gear, I think he'd be excellent in the PvP arena. Now, the original Buddypal I started, was an Alliance Toon character. He was also a tank. On this server, on the Alliance side, he was ranked number 8 overall of all the tanks. And he was ranked number 2 of all the Paladin tanks. So I know how to play a Pally tank. I might be a little rusty, but back in the old days, you were able to actually do some stuff that you can't do now. Everything's a cookie cutter. But before, you can actually get certain items, and you could also, you're allowed to tweak your items. So you can add certain things and so on and so on, and actually move your gear points to where you could do some stuff. And the reason why I stopped playing was everything became a cookie cutter. Everybody had the same powers and stuff like that. So you couldn't actually tweak your toon as much now as you used to be able to. And by tweaking your toon, you can do a lot more as the toon gets to certain areas. Like we're in Northern, so stamina, attack power, haste actually is better for a Paladin. And then when Cataclysm came out, you had Mastery, and that became a lot more prevalent. So you had to figure out what to tweak on the armor. And you really can't do that no more.
I'm out of range.
Oh, I already got enough now. Sorry. But you get a lot more. You got a lot more benefits from all that, and you don't get that no more. So
It's too far away. Get closer.
but now I'm getting back into the spirit of the game, and by leveling these tunes up, I'm actually enjoying him. Now he hasn't done any dungeons. I think when I get him to level 90, I might have him start doing some dungeons and stuff like that. Oh, I forgot to do the meter readings. Oops. So getting to know, and the other thing I hate about this game that they changed, you can parallel, you can get to take a tune from level 1, and then all of a sudden you have a level 90 tune. Well, one of the things that you need to do is learn how to play that character. And if you go from level 1 to level 90, say you take this Pally here, and you have him at level 90, level 1, and you take that power level to level 90, you don't know how to play the tune. And that's one of the things about leveling. It teaches you how to play the tune. And you know what works for him and what doesn't work for him. So that's one of the benefits of leveling the tune from point A to B, instead of going from point A to point B to point C to point D, going that way, than going all the way from point A to point D, skipping B and C. Because you don't know how, unless you've played them before, you really don't know how to do it. Now, I am going to be buying the expansion, so I'll probably take one of my tunes and level them to level 90. But it's going to be a tune I've already played. So, there's a lot of advantages to that. The other disadvantage is
Hey there.
you don't get the reputation. And you need certain reputations for certain items when you buy from somebody's quartermaster.
Be careful. He's on it.
And if you don't get that, then you lose out a lot.
Greetings.
So it's always good to actually level up a tune on your own. Now, anytime I turn in a bunch of quests, I always clear out my bags. If there's a repair guy or something like that there. Okay, let's grab him. And grab him. We're going to fight two of these at once. Look at that. Killed both of them. And got two frozen axes. And I also got green. So let's put that green into a green pile so I don't accidentally sell it. So I can send that to Reverend Buddy so he can disenchant it.
That's still charging. I can't
Okay. 3 frozen axes. And let's be in the hunt for 2 more. And I'm sorry for the quality of this video, and you can see that I'm definitely lagging. It's because I'm on DSL, and DSL is not the best for streaming. So I have to unfortunately do that. Eventually I'll get a higher speed and where it'd be a lot better quality, and maybe I can play the game, and you also can see my expressions when I do stupid stuff. Like, what the hell did I do that for? Let's see what we got here. Gotta break these eggs. Now it's taking longer to do this. When this quest first came, when I first did this quest, you just took a swing and that was it. And they broke the shells. I guess they want to make it a little bit more dangerous. That's 3. That didn't take long. That's the one thing I like about that slam shield. He can hit more than one target. And need to destroy one more. before. Now when I quest, I like to try to complete all the quests that I possibly can do before I leave the area. I try to complete all the quests before turning in the quests, so that way I'm not going back and forth as much. And that's 5. Now we'll fly back. We got all the quests done in this area. We'll go ahead and fly back.
Good day to you.
Always check to see if I can use these items. If I can't use them, I try to buy select the one that has the highest purchase, which is that trinket.
See you later.
And once again, I'll go over here, clean out my bags. Oh! Okay, when we go back to Dalaran, I can actually complete that jeweler's quest. Heal up.
Be careful.
Got the bags empty. Now we need to go get a dragon. So, when I'm questing, I always try to make sure I have the jewelry crafting. Them beat me up a little bit. Okay. Now let's fly him back. And after I complete this quest, this becomes a daily, which will help me with my reputation. Okay, that helped me gain 374 in Warm Rust, which actually is one of the things I need to build my reputation on. And now I got the Drake Hunt again, so I'm going to go ahead and redo that quest again. But first I'm going to do the other quest, which was... I don't know why I can't do that one yet. Ooh, I got another quest to do while I'm here. Just basically turn that in.
It's too far away.
Wait for my shield to... I got the codex. I got one of the runes.
That's still
Move my cloth out of there so I don't accidentally sell that. So I need one more gem, a rune. And we got that done. So you have to go capture another dragon. Now, with a faction, or with a faction daily, gives you reputation with that faction, which is actually benefits you over in the long run. So it's always good to do them, especially if you have a certain thing going on with that particular faction. And let him beat on me a little bit, wait till he turns green. And now he's friendly, so he's tame. So let's fly him back. And see, you used to be able, when I used to do this quest back in the old days, back when it first came out, you weren't flying. You had to run all the way back with this dragon and fight at the same time. Now you can just fly over the enemies. They don't attack you. You just gotta watch out for those big dragons. Make sure you're not in the area. Dragon turned in. Okay, we got 3 quests to turn in now. Oops.
He's on his way.
Sell my stuff. As you can see, I've already made 97 gold in this session, so that's not bad. continue on. One of the advantages of doing these quests over and over and over again, it gets a lot quicker because you know where you're going to be. There we go. Okay, I have completed all the quests in this area.
Hello?
And now I'm just going to fly over there while I'm flying and grab something to eat. I'll be right back. Okay. Put my stuff in the microwave. There's one daily quest I definitely gotta do until I get exalted with these people. And I'll show you why here momentarily why I need to actually get exalted with these people. Because they have an item that I want.
Let us use it.
Okay. And it's these people right here. They're in the next section. So I'll come here every day and do this quest. Which is actually pretty simple. Simple quest. All you have to do is collect 8 baskets. With the flying, it's not too bad. Now, from time to time, when you are out killing and maiming and doing these quests, you might loot some specific items from a body, and it probably won't happen while I'm live streaming. So, but you will get every once in a while some exalted stuff, some purple gear, some blue gear. I will tell you this much: no matter where you're at, whether you're in leveling on the lower levels, in Outland, Storm, the Lynch King section, Cataclysm, and Pandora, put those items on the auction house. You'd be surprised how much you can actually sell them for on the auction house, and also how much money you can make. Because if you can loot them, somebody usually wants them. They're random loot drops. So if you can't use it, have somebody sell it on the auction house. Somebody will be able to buy it and are willing to pay gold for it.
Yes, Shalashka. Good hunting.
Now, I'm gonna go turn in. Actually, I need to go pick up another quest. There it is.
What troubles you? May your nets always be full.
That's still recharging. It's too far away.
So it's just a matter of doing these quests real quick. I actually enjoy doing these quests over here. Kind of fun. some more cloth for Buddy. Reverend Buddy. And as you can see, now you know why. One of the reasons why I quit. You can see that this is actually way easy. These quests used to be a lot harder. These quests used to be a lot harder, and they've just made it way too easy. I mean, very little health lost. You know how to play your tune, you can do these quests quite rapidly. Increase my reputation with them, which is excellent, which is what I want to do. And another.
Who is this that speaks? Travel the wastes.
And when we get to the next section,
That's still recharging.
click as many of those as I need.
Isn't ready.
So I need 3 explosives and 6 of those round things. No explosives yet. See how many of these I can take. All that for one bomb. Two bombs. Now those things I call pieces of candy. They kind of look like the cinnamon twist. Okay, got my third bomb. I need 4 more pieces of candy.
That's
Got a recipe. Tasty cupcakes! Wow! Let's learn that. Hey, I was busy learning a cooking recipe. Leave me alone. Okay, got my 6. Now, you used to have to get onto certain items and actually toss these things. That's one down. It's 2 down. This quest was actually hard to do. You had to figure a way to get up. You couldn't fly. You had to figure a way to get up here to actually get them. Oh yeah, and Northern Flying used to cost an arm and a leg. It used to cost 4,500 credits. And that's only if you were exalted. Not credits, gold. So that's only if you were exalted.
You have my attention. What troubles? You have my attention. Your company is welcome. Who is this that speaks?
So now it's just a matter of trying to find the right guy. Here he is.
Let us visit your realm.
Complete the quest. Now let's go turn them in. I actually enjoy doing this section of the quest. This faction that I'm trying to get exalted with, which is the Kuraka, has a very nice fishing pole.
What
So
troubles
it's
you?
always important to try to get. I'm now honored with them, which is great.
Visit again when you can.
Now we're gonna collect these relics. I guess somebody else questing out here. Well, since I'm here, that done. Oh, wait a minute, I got a relic. One more. So continuing on with our questing. You can see how easy it is to play World of Warcraft and Quest. This is the quickest way to actually level up. I'm almost to level 73. We gained one level just doing the dailies.
My attention.
Now, do we have anything here? Shield. Nope. So that shield. I lose armor, but I'm going to get it. And we have two things going on here. Our guild actually made it to level 5, and I have made it to level 73. So we've had two accomplishes at once. So that means now our guild is a level 5, and we'll keep getting 5% each time I loot money from an enemy. I get an extra 5% is generated and deposited directly into the guild bank. In addition, completing guild challenges will reward gold directly into your guild bank. Well, it's going to be kind of hard to do guild challenges because I only have one person in the guild. That's me. So, but you can see this with two characters we've actually leveled up. That yeah, we gotta do the ceremony here. Wow. Okay. Two achievements kind of screwed up. Wow. That one's done. Okay, that one's done.
Nice visit.
All the quests done in here. There they are. I don't have 15 of those, so I got some better armor to put on. So I reached level 73. Okay, let's take out the green one. Yeah. That out. And you can see the big difference in the shield. 1,608 more in armor. 28. Yeah, that's gonna help me out a lot. I got a big T on my back. Now, with blacksmithing, once you get to Ice Crown, you can actually start making your own shields. And that's what I've been doing. Unfortunately, you can't make any PvP shields. You have to get those from the PvP vendor. But you can see the big advantage of having your own shield, making your own shield. So I enjoy it. I enjoy blacksmithing. And he's also a jewelry crafter, so he can make his own gems. Which right now I don't got anything socketed, because I'm leveling and don't want to waste the gems. Now, when I get into PvP, I will be doing a lot more. So, what I'm going to do next, I'm just going to turn this quest in. I'm not going to do the quest in this area. I think I can go to Dragonblight now. So I'm going to turn this quest in over here. This is to turn in the quest. because that's experience no matter which way you look at it. And if I don't have to, I'm not going to do the quests here.
Pleased to meet you. Right.
I don't know. Reputation with... expedition. I don't know. I'm trying to remember if this... Yeah, let's do his quest real quick.
You have a great day now.
And listen to him talk. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. I don't like the quests in this area because they're basically stupid.
Off and
Goodbye.
away.
We do have a blacksmith over here.
Can I help you?
Let's empty this bag out. Okay,
Let's burn it.
the junk I sold, the armor, look at 178 gold in this in this session so far. So that's actually pretty good. Let's pick up the flight path at least and turn in that one quest. I don't think I'm going to do any more. 'Cause these, nah, I'll just leave these quests here. If I decide to, I can always come back, do these quests, and gain the experience that I need to gain. So, hang on a second, guys. I got somebody knocking, so while he's fine. Okay, I'm back, guys. Somebody was knocking at my door, so I had to go answer the door real quick. I think there's a quest somewhere around here. Nope. So there's a quest I can pick up that'll take me to Dragon Blight. Or I can just fly over there. I know where I'm going any which way. I have that flight path. I think the quest I need to pick up is right here. Yep, there he is.
What can I do for you? See you later.
Picked up the quest, so let's start flying, heading that way. And that's where I need to go. But I'm actually going to be going somewhere else real quick first. I'll come back and turn that in. Now, I received 178 gold. Now, the total time I've played this tune is 3 days, 3 hours, and 14 minutes. Hour of this session is about 2 hours. So, we are going to continue questing. Now, guys, if you like what you see, please follow us on Twitter. Also, don't forget, on my page, down below you see a link for my YouTube page. I try to put highlights in as much as I possibly can. And I'm actually going to, once I get to Dragon Blight, I think I'm going to actually switch modes here. Take a little bit of a break and then come back, and we're going to do some PvPing so we can get that gear that we need. But first, I think I'm going to do all the questing where I need to go. I passed the area that I needed to quest, but what I need to do is actually start questing in another area first. It's only because I've played this map so many times, and I definitely need to build a reputation up with the Kuda Ka. So I'm going to go to their area, pick up the flight path for that area, and start doing the quest there. There's once I do all the quests there's another daily there that I can do, so there'll be 2 dailies I can do for them, and I'll show you why I need the reputation I need. Here's the daily.
Who is this that speaks? Oren Kuru.
There's 2 more quests. Let's pick up these 2 real quick.
Goddess bless you.
Okay. Now, I'll show you the reason why I want to get exalted with them. Okay, here's the Kudakon. Ooh, I got 2 items I can pick up right now. But this is why I need to get exalted. This right here. The Mastercraft Kudaka fishing pole. It allows you to actually have, when equipped, it increases your fishing skill by 30. Which is very good, especially since I am fishing! So I need to get exalted with them. They also have some armor, which will help me out. That would be the armor I would get. You can see the difference in the armor. And they also have okay, this is tailoring, so I gotta make sure Reverend Buddy gets exalted with them, and at least revered with them, so that way they can get that. But I also, because I also am a jewelry crafter, I can pick up these 2 items because I'm going to say I already know.
Is it again when you
I can't learn that.
I already know that one. How did I get this one?
Is there something?
Well, Soul of Beth. Okay. But you can pick up some gear. I can get a good mace, which will give me a 93.4 damage per second increase. Sorry. No, the mace will not benefit me. The mace I have right now, which is a level 71, is actually better. The sword is actually better than the mace. I can get a penguin when I get exalted, and also, but the main thing is this fishing pole. That's why I want to get exalted with them.
Good hunting.
So, let's complete these quests that we got. Right now we are Neutral will warm us. Okay, the coup de call we are honored with. So I gotta get veered, then exalted. So it's gonna take a while. So here we go. I don't want to kill those pups. But I do want to pick them up. Back up a little bit. Didn't help, but I'll pick up that pup. Okay, that's one bag. Okay.
I'm out of range.
Looks like somebody else has been out here questing, which does not help me.
I need to get closer.
I don't. Another recipe made up, learned. Okay, get 3 of the bags. Mainly trying to concentrate on the pups right now. Now, how many more pups after these 2? 7, 8, so I need 4 more pups. But a couple of them spawned over here. And 2 more. See if any respawned over here yet. Yep, 1 more respawned over here. Need 1 more pup. Then we can concentrate on the other one. There's the last one I need. Need 2 more bags. Down the traveling bag because I use that meat right now. One more bag.
It's too far away.
Okay, we got all the bags. So we got nothing left, so let's go back.
Yes, Shalashka. Visit again when you can.
Got that turned in.
I will hear you. Travel the wastes with care.
See, I still have a lot more reputation to gain with them. Now, in this first quest, when I started doing this quest, it took me a while to understand what the hell they were talking about. So, going to try to find everything and all that. You have to kill this guy. And you collect the blood, you think, hey, okay, I've completed the quest. Yay! Wrong. You gotta smear the blood on you. Now you've completed the quest. So, sometimes I wonder, you have to go fishing for a severed arm. You gotta smear blood all over your face. Sometimes I wonder about these people. I really do. I really, really do sometimes.
You have my attention.
Necklace won't help me. Nope. 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 So what's just the highest of the two? The gloves? So I got a couple more quests to do here. Okay, now the repair guy around here walks around, so you gotta figure out where he's at, which one he's at. Yeah, I need Exalted. Can you get that for me?
Good hunting. Troubles.
Do that real quick. Now we get to fly around a little bit. They got turtle boats. That's actually a turtle that's stuck. Turtle in the half shell. Now, I know most of these quests are boring, but we will be doing some PvPing. As soon as I complete the quest in this area, I'm going to start doing some PvP and actually get some halfway decent PvP gear at least. So we'll continue on. And once I get my PvP gear set, I'll carry the set with me and set up on my equipment manager. As you can see, I do have a section for PvP because I did do a little bit of PvP, but I have not gone full blown. And once I get my PvP gear set, I will have to keep it in this bag here. And remember, that's my PvP gear. That way I can switch back and forth. I might keep it in these slots here. I haven't decided yet. And just use this for my cloth and my greens that I collect. So there's a lot of stuff here to actually learn and do. So we are going to try to do some PvP. I might just do the broadcast instead of questing. I might just go ahead and do I do both. I do some leveling and also my PvP. Since he's going to be a main PvPer, we're going to try to do some good stuff. Okay. Now we got a couple quests here. Oh, that poor turtle. Getting to move, they put a carrot in front of him.
Your company is welcome.
Now, did he? Yeah, he gave me underwater. Bag. Now we get to go look at lobster traps. Now I got 3 things of potions. Now when this quest first started, it wouldn't sparkle. You had to actually swim around and try to figure out where they were at. They would look like that, except for without the yellow exclamation point. They will all look like that, so you had to swim around and try to figure out what was going on. We got another quest here, so we're going to pick that up. And there was actually a lot more sharks than what's here now. You can actually avoid most of these sharks. Now, if you're a skinner, you can skin the sharks, just to let you know. And that's actually pretty good to know. Now, if you want to level the tune quickly, 2 professions to actually get is mining and herbalism, because each time you mine a mine or pick up a flower, you get experience. Another way to actually level quicker is mining and skinning. That way you collect the leather, and you have to defeat your prey before you can skin them, so you get credit by doing that. And sometimes leveling, depending on what you are planning on doing, you're not worrying about reputation until you get to the higher level, which would be currently Pandora Mist. You can this power level, and it's a lot easier. Just collect your herbs and your mines. Sell the stuff on the auction house. You make a lot of money that way. A lot of people are lazy in World of Warcraft, so they buy their majority of their stuff on the auction house, so they don't have to bother with the farming end, because farming does take a while to get to. I mean, sometimes I spend 2-3 hours just farming on one tune for my mines or for my flowers, because it takes a lot, or even for the leather, because it does take a lot to it takes a lot of material to level up leatherworking, mining, blacksmithing, jewelry crafting, tailoring. There's actually ways you can farm for cloth. If you know an area that has, you go kill a lot of monsters that you know that will drop cloth. You just go out there and farm, wait for them to respawn, and farm again. If you have several tunes like I do, the cloth that I do get from the drops, I just send to my tailorer. And since I have several tunes doing it, they end up getting a lot of cloth. I had over 1,000 pieces of the nether weave. This, because doing Outlands, about every other drop was cloth. So I had 4 tunes that went through Outlands. So that's how Buddypal actually, Reverend Buddy actually did his cloth, leveled up so quickly, while he's already up to Frostweave, and he's only at 58, is because all the nether weave I had in there. Now I got, I had an Arcane Maker going through, he's at level 8, so now he's in Cataclysm. But I had an Arcane Maker level through here. I had I got Buddypal going through here right now. And most of the times I haven't really gotten that much cloth today. Usually when I do these quests, I get a lot of cloth. I average about, when I'm questing, I average about 4 stacks of Frostweave. But there's also a unique thing that Reverend Buddy will be able to do once he gets to Northern. And that is actually, he'd be able to actually get more cloth from drops. Also, from if he's in a dungeon, he'll get more. After somebody loses the body, there might be extra cloth on there that only he can see, so he can get that too. So that's another reason why you want tailoring. Nah. May your nets never be empty. Ooh, I got meat. So let's put the meat over here right now. Now it's fishing time. And just wait. Here he comes. He's trying to find out where the bait is. He's blind. He's runs right underneath it. He zeroes in. He hooks it. There we go. Now we can. You see how quickly that was done. It took longer to wait him. Tickle, tickle, tickle! I tickle your belly! Okay. You gotta watch out for boats when you're swimming underwater. Turn that quest in. 631, 638.
Travel the wastes with care.
Okay, I have completed the quest in this area. I'm gonna go clean up my bags real quick. There he is.
I have much to offer. May your nets always be.
So I'm gonna port myself back to Dalaran. We get almost revered. I'm gonna do that jewelry item request, which I need to craft. A bloodstone and a huge granite. There we go. Got the 2 gems. Combine them together. And go turn in that quest. Now you see we've gone 1 complete level. We've leveled twice so far, and we're halfway to 74.
Need help? For the Alliance.
So we have done a lot here. I now have 3. Oh, wait a minute. Well, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, unfortunately my gems are not broken down into... So I need to pick up some PvP. Gems, since we're going to be bothering with PvP, so let's go with Jewelry Crafter Supplies. Okay.
Go with honor, friend.
Now, if you accidentally do buy a recipe that you already have and you're using these, you can sell them within 2 hours from the time of purchase back to the vendor to get the thing. So if you accidentally buy 2 of the same type, you can always return them back in. So let's take a look at what we... The only problem is there's not any. That's just type PvP. Okay, which I have one of those, and that carries a dragon eye. This matches a red or yellow socket. This matches a yellow and blue. And this matches a blue and yellow socket. Now when I reach level 80, I'll have some good gems here. I'm just going to delete this one item. Okay. Now there used to be a way, but you can see I have the stuff to make the gems. Okay, with blacksmithing, I got sidetracked here. I'm sorry, guys. Let's just close that. With blacksmithing, you can actually socket. You can add a socket to your bracers, and you can add a socket to your gloves. And I need to find. Okay, you can get Titan Shield, titanium chain, which actually you get 50% increase of unable to be discharged, and it also gives you a 28 hit. Plus, it also increases your hit by 28. Which I need to make some, so let's do that and that. I need to go farm some more titanium. I already have, as you can see, I already have my PvP. The other thing I'm looking for is, I can't think of the name of it. See, I can make a shield, which I already have him made. But I'm supposed to be able to make maybe it is on the belts. Okay. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Oops. I'm blind today. Don't mind me. I'm going to make a couple of these belts. So, one. So, 40. Okay, I can make 15 belt buckles, which I'm going to go ahead and do now. A belt buckle will allow you to put a extra gem slot onto your thing. So let's go ahead and make those. Well, I'm thinking about it. I need an LVL. Unfortunately, they're gray, so I won't get any leveling up on this. But I will at least have them on there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Stop there. Let's create. Yeah, that's what I want, is the chain. I might have to go back and get some. You do use a lot of serenite in blacksmithing and engineering. I used all that titanium up. Okay. Now, yeah, I want a 10 belt buckle, so that will work. So, I got some materials, got some stuff ready. This stuff I'm going to be using for my PvP gear. So let's put them up here with the PvP section. Now, because I'm leveling so fast, I'm not going to put this on my regular gear. Any of this on my regular gear. I am going to put it on my PvP gear because it will this will give me an extra slot for gems. This will give me do some extra damage. It gives me deals with plus 56 in damage. This gives me extra 28 hit points and also 50% less chance of being disarmed. So yeah, fighting against rogue. This is all good for PvP. This is my PvP section. So, oh, I forgot. Let me put this stuff back so I know where it's at. Let's see, do I have a jewel? I don't have a gem back there. Yeah, I do. I'll just put that there for right now. Put that in there. I ain't gonna worry about the rest. So let's just go ahead and crush these real quick. As you can see, I have plenty of gems right now. So I'll probably mine a little bit more As I'm leveling up Engineer Bud because he's still a nice crown. But I need a lot more titanium, so I'll try to take Farmer Bud out there and try to find titanium. One thing I learned when you are farming, especially mining, you have to actually farm for quite a while before they start showing you the rare stuff. Every once in a while you might get lucky and find one right there, but about a half an hour into it you start finding titanium a lot quicker, at least in Ice Crown. Now when you get to Pandora, you're gonna have to find certain, it depends on where you're at as well or not is what you get. Just by crushing these, you can see all the gems I've gotten so far. Red is actually the hardest, and I got the most of so far. This is the hardest one to find in crushing. But when I farm, I try to get as much titanium as possible. I had some odd left over, so I didn't think I was going to need any more titanium, but evidently I do. Now what I also did is I'm going to go ahead and farm a little bit more, but also I keep a certain number of stacks, and as soon as Buddypal is out of this area and Engineer Bud is out of this area, we're going to decrease the amount of Serenite or Serenite bars in the guild bank. But for right now, we're going to try to keep at least 4 rows of it. Anything over that will end up selling. I really don't need any more gems. I do need to crush a lot of titanium, but also need the titanium for blacksmithing, so it's a catch-22. I also need titanium steel to make some stuff when my level 80 stuff. So there's a lot of things out there I need to do. It's just a matter of time trying to get up there. So now it's just a matter of crushing all this stuff. Oh, got a good crush there. If you hover over, you can see what you will be able to get out of it. You got a 20% chance of getting the basics and a 4% chance of getting the more rare gems. But I actually did pretty good. I got a couple rare gems. Now over the titanium, you got a 65% chance of getting titanium powder. You collect 10 of them, you get an extra gem token. 25% chance of getting the regular crystals, and you got a 4% chance of getting the rare and the epic gems. So yes, you do need to crush titanium. And as you can see, I didn't get any powder out of that, and I didn't get any rare gems. So let's go ahead and empty my bag. I'm actually going to send that to Betty Bank. And any extra gems, as you can see, I am going to be sending to my banker too. Now I do need these gems for jewelry crafting. That's why I'm keeping 3 stacks, because depending on what the quest is, it will depend on what I end up getting. And these larger gems I also need. That needs to go to... So, okay guys, after I send the stuff to the rightful owners, I am going to be taking a break. I should be on within about 45 minutes and be ready for PvPing. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and stop the broadcast here. I'll see y'all in about 45 minutes to an hour. Come back. Don't forget to follow. That way you know